All right, let me check if the stream works, if if treating view is working, if camera, microphone, and everything is working. So, and yeah, and lastly, also I should check the live chat before the stream starts. I guess it should work as well. So, cheaters, welcome back to another live stream. not, not sure if you are already here, but again, since the beginning of this week, I received a lot of requests to do one more live session, and it is very peculiar that for the last 3 weeks, more and more people ask to do the live stream instead of sharing some educational video that I usually share on Wednesday or on Tuesday. And yeah, so why not? And today we are covering the London session opening. I prepared for you, as always, some setups to discuss. And by the way, if you're here the first time, let me quickly introduce myself. My name is Vasily. I am a pro trader. I'm a trading coach. I'm trading for almost 10 years already, and I'm quite experienced in the field, and I am a pure technician. In my trading, I use technical analysis, and during the live streams, during these live sessions, what I do, I simply show how I analyze the markets, how I apply my trading strategy, how I apply the rules of my trading strategy to make predictions, to identify the trading setups, to identify the trading opportunities, and as always, very important element of our live stream is the live chat. The live chat where we can have a dialogue, where you can ask me questions, where you can ask me to analyze any instrument you want. And if something is not clear in my analysis, always feel free to ask your questions in the live chat. Show me your presence, traders. Say hello. Show me that you are here and listening. Just say hello if everything is fine with the live stream. And rarely, but sometimes we have some lags during the live sessions. Rarely, we may have some issues. So the best and the quickest way to fix the issues is to let me know about the issues. So if you see some lags, some problems, just please let me know immediately in a live chat. Hello, Paul. Hello, Mono. Hello, we'll see Rommel here, John here, Mohammed here, Rafael here. Thank you for joining the live stream. Global presenter here watching the live stream. Thank you for being here. So thinking about what to start today's live stream with, I spotted two peculiar setups. The one on CADJPY, the pullback trade, and the one on US 100, the trend following trade. So probably while people are gathering, let's discuss the CADJPY first, and let me show you what I spotted. And if you're here the first time, and if you're wondering what instrument I analyze, in the middle of the screen you will see the name of the trading instrument that I analyze and the time frame. And the trading strategy that I apply in my analysis is called top-down trading strategy, the strategy that is based on multiple time frame analysis. The strategy is price action, key levels based, and as I said, it is based on the analysis of multiple time frames. So let me show you how exactly to apply this trading strategy. When we apply this trading strategy, we strictly start our analysis with the daily. We start our analysis with the daily time frame, and on a daily time frame, two tasks. First, to analyze the market trend to get where the market is going, what is the direction of the market, and after that, analyze the key levels. So let's start with the trend analysis here on CAD yen, and let's try to get where the market is going. And let me just make the watermark a little bit, yeah, like that. Yeah, because it's it really distracts. So what do we see on CAD yen pair? Definitely we were bearish. Definitely in July the market was falling rapidly and we were trading in a strong bearish trend. Then, if we analyze what happened with the market reached that structure low, and then, even though we got an attempt to go lower, you can see that the price did not manage to retest the low, and instead we set a higher low here. So if we analyze how the market acted since August, we can spot a clear change of sentiment, and we can see that the bias started to change from bearish to bullish. Yes, you can see that clearly. We have already set two higher highs here. We have the segments of higher lows here. So we can confirm that the trend is reversing, that the trend is no more bearish, and that with the high probability the market will go higher. With the high probability this bullish trend will continue, because we have recently set a new higher high here. Buyers clearly show their strengths here, so we can make a prediction that with the high probability the market will grow. With all that being said, after we analyze the market trend, our next task will be to analyze the key levels, support and resistance levels. Why do we need to do that? Because the support and resistance levels will help us to identify the levels, the zones, the areas from where it will be safe for us to trade. The areas from where we can look for trend following movements, and the areas from where we can look for pullbacks, for correctional movements. And if the trend is bullish here, as we said, the trend is bullish, the supports will be used for trend following buying. The supports will be applied for buying the market, anticipating a trend following movements from this support. If we look left at structure, if we analyze the historical price action here, we can see a very nice horizontal support right here. In the past, it was the resistance, and after the violation, it turned into support, and we can see multiple strong bullish reactions to that support. And for us, that support can provide a very nice zone for buying the market from. Yes, it can be the area from where the next trend following wave may initiate, right? And if, for example, the price decides to drop lower, we have one more support right here. Yes, and that will be the next strong support from where we can look for trend following buying. So there's no guarantee that the key levels, the supports and resistances that you identify will be respected. No, the market never gives the guarantees, but the probabilities that the key levels will be respected are always relatively high. So that support here will be the first zone area from where we will look for buying. And once we identify the zone from where we decide to trade, remember that we will not blindly trade that zone. After we identify that zone, the next thing that we will do, we will look for confirmation. Yes, and with the top-down trading strategy, we will look for confirmation on lower time frames. We will analyze the intraday price action, and there we will look for a clear bullish signal. Yes, and traders, I hope that you follow so far. Give me yes in the live chat if everything is clear so far. And hello, David. We have two Davids here watching the live stream. Thank you for joining, traders. And hello, Rohit. Thank you for being here. And I hope that you will enjoy today's session. So we see the test of that support. Now let's, as I said, let's analyze the lower time frames. And in my trading strategy, the next time frame that we will analyze will be a 4-hour time frame. 4-hour will be the next time frame for our analysis. Opening a 4-hour time frame, what do we see here? Here, analyzing the candlesticks, the price action, we can spot a lot of important bullish clues. First, if you're a smart money trader, you can recognize here a very nice example of the liquidity grab. Look, we got this support right here, and the price violated that. The price dropped lower, yes, and that was the example of the inducement, the trap, the bearish trap. And you can see that after this trap, the market quickly recovered and we formed a clear, strong bullish imbalance here, confirming that this bearish movement here was simply a liquidity grab. One more thing to note here, analyzing the 4-hour time frame, is that here in the 4-hour time frame we got a relatively strong intraday resistance. Yes, you can see that clearly we got this strong intraday resistance here. And with this bullish imbalance, the price successfully violated that resistance. You can see that that resistance was broken. Yes, it is a significant sign of strength of the buyers for us here. It signifies the willingness of buyers to buy, to push the prices higher. And definitely, we should pay close attention to such kind of clues. And then the next time frame that we apply in my top-down analysis trading strategy is the hourly time frame. Let's analyze the hourly time frame and check if we have any price action confirmation there. Look, on an hourly time frame, we have a very cute double bottom pattern. Yes, you can see that the market was falling quite rapidly, and once we tested our yellow support, we formed a very nice double bottom pattern. Also, what we have here, we have a very nice falling wedge pattern. Yes, the expanding falling wedge pattern. And look what happened with the price after the test of our yellow support. First, we violated the neckline of this double bottom pattern. We got a clear violation of the neckline. And then the price also violated the resistance of the wedge. So we got two important signs of strength of the buyers here. Not only the price violated the neckline, but also the trend line of the double bottom and the wedge. So all the signals are more than enough for us to make a decision to buy, to open a long trade. And where is our best zone to buy the market from here? Where is the best place to buy? Best place is always on a retest. But on a retest of what? As we discussed, our main confirmations here are the violations of the resistance of the wedge and of the neckline of this double bottom. So our best zone to buy the market from is the area based on a broken neckline and a broken trend line. You can see that in the morning, during the Asian session, the market successfully retested that zone. And that zone could be the perfect area for you to buy the market from. Yes, that could be the perfect area to open a long position from. Stop loss should lie below the lows of the pattern strictly. It will give you a very safe stop loss for the trade. And where will be the target if you are a day trader? Where will be the realistic good target for day trading, this trading setup? Your target will be the closest strong resistance. Where's our closest strong resistance? Our closest strong resistance is right here, based on that important high. So that is going to be the target for our trade, and that is the trading setup on CAD yen that we spotted. Again, what we did here, we started with the daily, we analyzed the market trend, we spotted that the market is bullish, that the sentiment is changing, and though the global trend was bearish, we see a clear change of the market sentiment here. Then we analyzed the key levels and we spotted that at the moment the market is trading on a key support, the area from where with the high probability the next bullish wave will initiate. And then we started looking for confirmations. On the 4-hour time frame, we spotted the bullish imbalance and the confirmed bearish trap. And on an hourly time frame, we spotted two strong price action confirmations: the violation of the resistance of the wedge and the violation of the neckline of this double bottom pattern. Yes, let me introduce if everything is clear in this trading setup. Let me know if you understood the logic behind this trade, and let me know if you have any questions here. Hello Dominique, thank you for joining the live session. Nice to see you here. And hello Patrick, nice to see Patrick here. Thank you for joining the live stream. NFS says, hello bro, 24k USD loss, please recover. Brother, I hope that the trading setups that we discussed today will help you to at least partially recover your losses. And just let me give you a short recommendation to control your losses, to apply the risk management. Please be very careful. Yes, your losses are quite high. It means that probably you are trading without stop loss, or you incorrectly calculate the lot sizes for your trades. So be very careful, because you can easily blow your entire account without the correct risk management rules, right? So be very careful. Hello, Marvin. Thanks for joining the live stream. Now, so as I said, I also have the trading setup for you on US 100 index, and if you want me to check that for you, give me yes in the live chat, and we will discuss. Now, let's check pound dollar. Yes, I see multiple questions about pound dollar, so let's analyze. I guess you saw, traders, that we had a very bearish morning on pound dollar pair. I guess you saw that with the release of the UK CPI, the market dropped rapidly. With the release of the UK CPI, we got a strong bearish movement here. We got very negative news, and yeah, we formed such a strong high momentum bearish candle. Now let's discuss what can we expect from the market from current perspective. So remember, traders, that even though you see very bearish or the bullish, very bullish news in the economic calendar, remember that sometimes, and I would say even quite often, the market overreacts to the news, and quite often after the formation of such a strong bearish candle, the market may easily recover. The market may easily engulf that entire bearish movement. So if you see such a reaction of the price, such an immediate reaction of the price to certain news, it doesn't mean that you should short the market. No, it doesn't work like that. So after you see the release of the news, wait for a couple of hours. Watch how the market acts. Yes, and then look for strong price action confirmations. Let's discuss what can we look for here. If we analyze the daily, one important thing to note about pound dollar pair is that the price is now trading on this key daily structure support. You can see that we have a very strong support cluster that the price respected many times in a row. You can see, traders, that here from that support we saw a strong bullish movement. Then we tested that support here, and after its test, you can see that the market started to coil and we started to trade within a very narrow range. So definitely that support plays a very important role for the market participants here. And at the moment, what do we see? At the moment, we see the breakout attempt of that structure. You can see that at the moment, we see the attempt of the price to violate that structure. And remember, traders, that this violation, this attempt to violate that structure may easily turn into a trap. It can easily be a trap here. So we need something reliable that would confirm the violation of that key structure. And from such a perspective, you should definitely wait for a daily candle close. The violation of this key structure will be confirmed after a daily candle close below that structure. If the market closes below that structure, if we close below that, then we will assume that the broken structure turns into resistance, from where we will look for shorting and from where we can anticipate a bearish continuation. But even if we close below that daily structure support, it won't mean that the price will go all the way down to current low. No, once the daily candle closes below that support, where will be the next goal for the sellers? It simply be the next key historical structure support. Where is our closest key daily historical structure support? It is right here. Look, traders, we have a very nice support here. And you cannot deny the significance of that key level right here. We can see that each time the price tests that support, each time we have some reaction to that. So definitely we should pay close attention to that support. And if the price violates that, if a daily candle closes below that, then we will simply drop to that structure support. I hope it is clear. Hello, Lee Shihi. Thank you for joining the live stream. Dominic says, is it an ugly head and shoulders pattern here in a daily? Well, I think not. So I guess, brother, you mean this. This is the left shoulder, this is the head, and this is the right shoulder. Well, I think that, the price action within the right shoulder should be, I would say, vivid. So you could easily recognize such a price action. Here, what we see just a consolidation. I don't think that from such a perspective, we have a valid right shoulder, because valid right shoulder should be based on a pullback from a neckline. And here we didn't really have a pullback, right? So I guess you would agree with me. And also, just remember that, as I said, the market can easily overreact to current bearish UK fundamentals. And the market may easily respect that support and bounce from that support. What will be our confirmation here? That will confirm a pullback. Again, let's just analyze the price action here. And we can easily recognize a minor daily resistance here. Minor daily resistance that was respected by the price many days in a row. We saw multiple nice bearish reactions to that. And your strong bullish signal here, your strong bullish confirmation here will be the violation of that resistance, right? If a daily candle closes above that resistance, we can easily anticipate a bullish movement. And where will be the next goal for the buyers then? Where the market will go then? It simply be the closest strong daily structure resistance. From such a perspective, our resistance is right here, that area. Yes, and that will be the next goal for the buyers after the violation of the resistance of the range. So that is what I see here. Then a question from Zed. Any prop firms suggest I want to try trade to pay my college fee? I like the setup you just did, and I was in sell from 2 something, and you changed my mind to exit the trade. By the way, you know, I have been contacted by many members of my free Telegram channel, by my YouTube subscribers, and many people seek the from trading kind of the extra cash that would help them to cover some daily or monthly expenses. So people do believe that trading may help to deal with that. And there is a big problem in such reasoning. If you think that trading can help you cover some of your expenses, with a high probability you assume that trading is simple, that you can, I don't know, spend 1 to 3 hours per day on that, and after watching a couple of YouTube videos and reading, I don't know, BBPEP's website, you can easily make a couple of hundreds of bucks for your expenses, to cover your expenses. The thing is that this game is much more complicated than you think, and in order to consistently make money in this game, you should really sacrifice a lot of time, and you should be very disciplined. If you decide trading to follow the trading strategy, definitely you will need to consistently trade that strategy from Monday to Friday, every day, with the fixed time period, and you should be very focused. So I would suggest, not while you are learning how to trade, not to rely on that as the extra source of your income. Yes, because trust me, it is very, 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 very risky. Now, let's discuss. Let's discuss. Let me introduce. What should we discuss next? Let me know if you have any questions. Yes, and let me know which instrument do you want me to analyze next. And as I said, I prepared for you also the trading setup for US 100 index. So let me show you what I spotted there, and let me share with you the plan. So again, what we do, and by the way, what I like about my trading strategy is that it doesn't really matter what we trade. We can trade the indexes, we can trade Forex, we can trade gold, silver, oil. The strategy works perfectly on any market, asset, time frame, and we treating the US 100 index, we will apply absolutely the same strategy that we discussed on the trading setup on the CADJPY. So first thing that we do, we start the analysis on US 100 index on a daily, and we analyze the market trend. We analyze the market trend, and we are trying to get what is happening with the market. And analyzing the market trend, we can easily spot a clear, strong bullish trend here. Very strong bullish trend. And what we can also spot is that the price has recently updated the high. We set a new higher close here. And with that, the market violated a previous strong horizontal resistance. It is from the smart money concepts perspective, by the way, this violation is also called the break of structure, BOS, right? And it is the significant sign of strength of the buyers. So we are bullish, we are trading in a bullish trend, we keep updating the highs. So the best strategy for us to follow here is to look for trend following buying, to look for buying the index, anticipating a further growth and further bullish continuation. From where will we buy? What will be the perfect level zone to buy the market from? It will be based on the historical supports. And where is our closest historic support here? If we analyze the price action, traders, we can easily spot a very nice support here, right? I guess you can easily recognize this support, right? You can see how nicely the market was reacting to that. Yes, we got a lot of bearish reactions to that after it was a strong resistance. After the broke out, it turned into support, and we can see how nicely it holds. So from that area, we can look for buying. And again, as I said, there's no guarantee that that support will be respected. The market may easily drop lower. And if so, we will look for buying from that support then, right? So these are two, from such a perspective, two significant supports from where we can consider buying the index. We can see the test of that support at the moment, and we can see, yes, that the market is now trading within that support. So it is the signal for us to start analyzing lower time frames, to start analyzing the intraday price action and looking for a signal there. And I see a question from Eva: why do you use 1 day, 4 hour, and 1 hour stops specifically? Is that because of the time frame you trade on? Just trying to understand the significance of other time frames. So what is important about the time frames is that different time frames give you different perspectives. So why daily time frame is so important? Because daily time frame shows you the local trend, the trend for the last months, but at the same time it shows you the trend for the season, for the year, and such a perspective helps you to accurately identify the long-term, short-term, and mid-term trends. And also the perspective of the daily time frame lets you quite accurately identify the significant key levels, yes, significant supports and resistances, the historical levels. That is why the daily time frame is so important. Then the 4-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame is the time frame that is somewhere between the intraday and daily. So you won't apply a 4-hour time frame for day trading because it is already quite a high time frame. But at the same time, it is lower than the daily. So it is, the time frame somewhere in between the day trading perspective and daily perspective, right? So that is why, to me, this time frame is so reliable. And an hourly time frame shows you the intraday, the clear intraday perspective. It will show you accurately what is happening with the market within the particular trading day, within the particular trading session, right? So that's why I made the selection of these time frames for my trading strategy. But I do not deny the fact that, for example, the 30 minutes time frame is important, 15 minutes time frame is important, but I would say that, for example, 15 minutes time frame will be more reliable for scalping, not for day trading. So your goal, your trading style really matters here when you choose the time frames for trading. And if we talk about weekly time frame, for example, weekly time frame is already better for kind of investing, for making long-term predictions. And of course, sometimes weekly time frame can help you to find the historic levels that you don't see on a daily, for example. But most of the time, daily time frame will be applied just for I don't know, if you decide, for example, to invest in stocks and to hold some stocks for years. Yes, then the weekly time frame will help you to identify the nice zone to buy from, nice target. So that is That is that is the logic. Uh, Mono says, what are major points you include while taking a trade, sir? Mono, what do you mean by major points? Not sure what do you mean by the major points. Yeah. So returning back to US 100 index, as we discussed, we are bullish, and we see the test of a significant support. So we can look for some signal to buy, for a reliable signal to buy. We start analyzing a 4-hour time frame first. What do we see on the 4-hour? Nothing special. We saw a strong bearish movement here, and then we got some rejection. Once we tested our orange support, yes, we formed a very nice rejection candle, right? That is basically what we see on the 4 hours. So let's look for more clues on an hourly time frame. On an hourly time frame, we see more details. If we analyze the price action on an hourly time frame, traders, we can spot here a very reliable, very accurate bullish pattern. Here we have the inverted head and shoulders pattern formation. Yes, here is the left shoulder of the pattern. Here is the head, right? And here goes the right shoulder that the price is currently forming. So that pattern can be applied as a very perfect confirmation. That pattern can be applied as the signal to buy the market. What will be our signal here? What will be our confirmation here? What will be the signal that we will apply to confirm the bullish sentiment on the index? Our bullish confirmation here will be the breakout of the neckline of the pattern. If the price violates the neckline, if we close above that on an hourly time frame, it will be a very important sign of strength of the buyers for us. It will be a very strong bullish signal. That will be more than enough for us to confirm local intraday bullish sentiment and to confirm the signal to buy. After the violation of the neckline, we will simply set our buy limit order on a retest of a broken neckline. Stop loss will lie below the head. It is a very safe stop loss for the trade. And then we can anticipate a bullish movement to the current high, at least. Yes, because the trend is bullish, because we are trading in a strong bullish trend. Realistically, we can at least retest the resistance based on the current high. And of course, then we can go higher, then the market may go to the next highs, but it will be already a swing trade. Yes, so then the holding period will be longer, and then the trade management rules will be a little bit more specific. But from such a perspective, that is the trading setup that you can rely on US 100 index. One more thing to add right here is that you can see that I have placed my alert above the neckline of the pattern. I do so to receive the notification from TradingView about the breakout attempt of the neckline. So once the price will go up, once the price will start violating the neckline of the pattern, I will receive the notification from TradingView, and then I will simply open the chart and simply wait for the candle close above that, and then I will set my buy limit order on a retest. Traders, let me know if you follow, if everything is clear and you understood the logic of this trend following trading setup on US 100 index. Now, what will be the next one? Let's check silver, I think. Let's check silver and discuss. On silver, with my students, we spotted quite an important sign of strength of the buyers yesterday. And the thing is that obviously silver is bullish. Obviously silver is trading in a bullish trend. The price has retraced to that key support. That support was respected, then the price went up. And with the recent bullish movement, the price successfully violated that resistance. Yes, that resistance was broken after the breakout. It turned into support and the price went up. Yes, that was a very perfect area to look for buying silver from. And what we can expect now, we can anticipate more growth. I do believe that with the high probability, silver will continue growing. I do believe that our goal for the buyers now is that resistance. I think that with the high probability, that resistance will be reached. And I think that with the high probability, the market will continue growing. Now let's briefly check if we have something special here in the 4-hour time frame. Yes, so let's analyze the price action here in the 4-hour because we have multiple peculiar clues here. The first clue to consider is, of course, a bullish flag pattern that is formed on the 4-hour time frame. You can see that we got a significant bullish movement, then the market started a correction within the flag, then the resistance of the flag was broken, and it was a very important sign of strength of the buyers here. Then what we can also spot here is one more bullish pattern. You can see that we had strong resistance here, and based on that resistance, we can spot a very nice cup and handle pattern. Yes, here is a tiny handle, and here is the cup. You can see that at the moment the price is violating the neckline of this pattern in 1 hour, 4-hour candle closes, and if a 4-hour candle closes above that neckline, it will give us the extra bullish confirmation, and it will increase the probabilities that the price will go up. Yes, so my outlook for silver is very bullish, and I do believe that the market will continue growing here. Yes, so cheaters, gold cheaters, if you are here and listening, give me yes in the live chat, and then we will analyze gold together and discuss the current sentiment, current situation, current price action. Now I see a question from Paul about Aussie Swiss. Let's briefly check Aussie Swiss pair and discuss what is up with the pair at the moment. If we analyze Aussie Swiss on a daily, we can spot that the market is in a deep consolidation at the moment. We can spot strong horizontal support right here that the price keeps respecting, and at the same time we can spot a strong resistance right here. So we can see that at the moment the pair is ranging. The pair is trading within this horizontal range. So after the test of the support of the range, we can look for some local pullback trade. I think we can look for some local signal to buy. And I think, Paul, if you want to buy the pair, you can consider the violation of that intraday 4-hour resistance. If the price violates that, it can be a nice signal that will push the prices to the upper boundary of the range. Now, from the daily time frame perspective, if you want to identify where the market will go next, I think your best signal here will be the breakout. Yes, and the violation of the resistance of the range here will push the prices up, and the market will go to that resistance then, while the violation of the support of the range will be a bearish signal that will push the prices down to that support. So yeah, as always, ranges are quite important because once the market starts trading within the range, its support and resistance become the important indicators of the future direction of the market, and the violation of one of the boundaries of the range will quite accurately indicate where the market will go next. Yes, I hope that it is clear. Yeah, so now let's check gold. Let's analyze gold and discuss the current situation. Yeah. So this is, by the way, that was the latest structure analysis that I shared for gold on TradingView on Sunday. And yeah, let's just open the naked chart and analyze the current perspective. So the thing is that first, let's briefly start with the structure analysis to just quickly underline the significant significant supports and resistances to pay close attention to. Yes, we have a strong horizontal support here, and we have this rising trend line that is for now a strong vertical support. So we have one horizontal support here and one vertical support, and this two structures are important for us because if we see some pullback, if we see some correction from one of the structures, we will look for trend following buying. Yes, and so when the market is trading in such a strong bullish trend, the best strategy to follow is to try to buy the market after a pullback. And so usually the pullback, the correction completes after the test of a significant support. For that reason, we should pay such a close attention to these two structures, because from one of the structures we may anticipate a trend following bullish movement. What else can we see? We can also see that at the moment the price is testing a significant resistance based on the all-time high. So for now it is a very important decision moment for gold. For now it is the moment of the important historic decision. And of course, because the trend is bullish, because we are trading in such a strong bullish trend, probabilities are always higher than the market will update the high, that the market will update the all-time high and will go higher. And if so, one important thing that we should do is that we should analyze the price levels and we should try to predict where can be the next potentially strong resistance that the price will respect. And as I said many times, there are a lot of different techniques to predict that, and one of the reliable methods to apply is to look for the psychological levels. The psychological levels that are based on round numbers. And from such a perspective, where will be our next psychological level? Our next psychological level will be 2700 level. Why? Because it is the level that is based on whole round numbers. If we analyze the historic price action, you can see that last time the price retraced from 2600 level. It was the previous psychological level based on the round numbers, and the price nicely respected that. So we may assume that now the 2700 level will be our next potentially strong resistance. It signifies that after a violation of that orange resistance, the growth potential can be relatively limited. So if we violate that resistance and update the high, it won't mean that you should start buying the market immediately, anticipating a bullish movement to 3000 level. No. It doesn't work like that. Your main task as a trader is not only to predict where the market will go, but your predictions always should be realistic. Yes, and realistically, the market won't reach 3000 level tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know what should happen. Yeah, all right, it can reach 3000 level tomorrow, but it probably will be the nuclear war then. Yeah, so of course it always depends on the situation in the world, but though the geopolitical sentiment is quite tough at the moment, it is not that tough to make the prices reach 3000 level tomorrow. Yes, so always remember to have the realistic goals. Also, we can spot that the resistance that the price is approaching at the moment is quite significant, and from that resistance we may see some pullback, some bearish movement. So let's also discuss such a scenario because it also may happen, and we should, as traders, we should be prepared for everything. We should be prepared for the start of a consolidation, that the market will simply stop growing and falling and start coiling, we should be prepared for a bullish rally, and we should be prepared for a bearish movement, because everything can happen. So, and we just should have a very solid and reliable set of conditions that would accurately indicate the bearish and the bullish scenarios. So let's see what is going on the intraday time frames. So we can spot that at the moment on an hourly time frame, definitely the market is very bullish. Yes, we have a healthy bullish trend here, and let's just try to get if we have something special in this bullish trend. Yes, and one peculiar thing that we can spot here is this rising wedge pattern. Yes, we have a peculiar rising wedge pattern that the price formed. You can see that we got multiple bullish reactions from the support of this rising wedge. So we can assume that for now it is a strong intraday vertical support. So what can be our bearish confirmation here then? What can indicate the initiation of a correction here? I do believe that the violation of the support of the range, of the wedge, can trigger a local bearish movement. But again, I want you to realize that treating the market in a strong bullish trend and shorting from the resistance based on the all-time high is a very risky game to play. And I always say to my students that it is highly recommendable to be on the side of the trend. So my plan here will be to only look for buying. I only will consider the bullish breakout of the resistance. If the price violates the support of the wedge here, if we violate the support of the wedge and start falling, I will not sell, because it will be very risky. It will be the trade against the trend, the trade against a very strong bullish sentiment. So from the risk analysis perspective, from the probability analysis perspective, yes, the trend is always your friend. That is why be careful shorting gold. Yes, it is a very risky game to play. Same logic, by the way, is applied with trading indexes. US 30, US 100, US 500, Nikkei, DAX. I know that many traders are trying to look for pullbacks to sell the pullbacks, but man, it is better to buy after pullbacks than to sell these pullbacks. Yes, because the reward potential is definitely bigger when you trade with the trend. The accuracy of the trading setups is higher, so especially if you are learning how to trade, yes, it is better to be on the side of the trend. Yes, let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if everything is clear so far with my gold analysis. One more thing, by the way, to add right here. Yes, we have predicted that the next potentially strong resistance can be 2,700 level based on the round numbers. But let's just add one more potentially strong resistance, because the market may easily go above 2,700. So what is the other method to identify the next potentially strong resistance here? I think that another reliable method is to apply the harmonics, to apply the harmonic ABCD pattern. And how do we apply that? What we do, we should simply identify the recent strong bullish impulse. And from such a perspective, our recent strong bullish impulse is right here. Then you should take the entire correctional movement, the entire bearish movement that we saw here. And then what you should do, you should take the bullish impulse, you should copy that, and you should project it from the completion of this correction. And we will assume that the projected completion of this bullish impulse will give you one more potentially strong resistance. So from such a perspective, we have one potentially strong resistance based on the psychological levels, the 2700 resistance, and we have one more potentially strong resistance based on harmonics. It is 2740 level. Robin says, I saw that gold trend rise to 2985. Yeah, so that is what I said, traders, about being realistic. So Robin expects a bullish movement to that level. Of course, the market may reach that level, but what is the time horizon of that? So that level is 11% up from current price levels. And what is the average growth of gold, I don't know, per week, for example? Let's take this recent bullish movement here. It was 5%, right? Let's then take this recent bullish movement right here. It was 4%. So, and it took many days for the market to grow by 4 and by 5%. So you can imagine how long the market may grow to that resistance. And of course, from the long-term perspective, I do believe that the market may easily reach 3000 level. It can happen. But from the trading perspective, especially from the day trading perspective, it's too high. You say 2685. Yeah, so so it will definitely retest it is the level of the current all-time high, and I think with the high probability the level of the all-time high will be retested even today. I think today we can easily retest that. I absolutely agree with that. Marvin says, I'm inside gold. Should I set my stop loss under the neckline of a rising wedge pattern? Yeah, so if you are holding a long trade now, if you are buying gold now, and if you are holding a long trade, I do believe that you can apply a trailing stop loss here and keep your trailing stop loss simply below the support of the wedge. Yes, that will be quite a safe strategy for stop loss trailing here. But also remember that we have the test of that significant resistance, so we can easily see a pullback from that, and you can be easily stopped out. So I think if we retest the level of the all-time high, you can already partially close your trade. Now, what will be the next one? Let's check European pair. By the way, I'm paying close attention to European pair today. Yeah, because look. So what we have on European pair today, I remember I was looking for the trade from a trend line, but where is this trend line? Not sure where it is. So what happened with European pair? We have violated that support, and after the violation of that support, the market quickly reached another support, this support. And from that support, with the release of today's fundamentals, the market started to grow. So we have quite a lot of resistances here on European. We have a strong resistance here, we have a strong resistance here, we have a strong resistance here. So because the trend is bearish now, I think it will be reasonable to look for shorting from one of these resistances. I think that with the release of today's fundamentals, the market is already quite overheated, and from one of these resistances we can look for trend following setup. I guess you see that on an hourly time frame we already see some signs of the overbought market. So just let the price go a little bit higher, and from that resistance look for shorting, look for a confirmation to sell. Now, what is up with EURUSD pair? Question from Monu. let's see what is going on here. At the moment, EURUSD pair is stuck on that key daily structure resistance. Yes, and on that resistance, we can also see that the price is now forming the inverted head and shoulders pattern formation. Yes, we already formed the left shoulder, the head, and and by the way, today we also completed the right shoulder. So we have the completed pattern here. And I guess Mono, we can know what will confirm the bullish trend reversal here. It will be the violation of the neckline of the pattern. Yes, it will push the prices up. Also, by the way, earlier what happened with the pair, we got a nice falling channel here. Yes, we got this nice falling parallel channel. The market was nicely falling within this falling parallel channel, and you can see that after the test of that significant support, you can see that we have a very nice support here. After the test of that support, the pair started to grow rapidly, and the market violated the upper boundary of this falling channel. We closed above that, and it was a very important sign of strength of the buyers here. So now we formed one more bullish pattern, and the violation of its neckline will be a very strong bullish signal. Let's briefly check if we have something special on lower time frames to monitor. At the moment, I think nothing special for now. We have a healthy bullish trend on an hourly time frame at the moment, so most likely it's going to continue. Aussie New Zealand, I see a question about Aussie New Zealand, and by the way, did we have questions about Bitcoin? Sorry, I forgot to analyze the Bitcoin. Let me share some thoughts about Bitcoin. If you watched the previous live stream, you know that we were quite bullish on Bitcoin and we were expecting growth on Bitcoin. And what happened yesterday? The market successfully violated that resistance. That resistance here was finally broken. We closed above that on a daily, and it opens a potential for further growth. Yes, and so far, I do believe that the growth will continue at least till this white daily structural resistance. Yes, I think that with a high probability that resistance will be reached soon. So be prepared for growth to that structure. What we can also spot on an hourly time frame is that after the violation, the price formed this symmetrical triangle formation. You can see that the price action started to contract within this triangle. And you can see that the resistance of the triangle was violated to the upside. Yes, the resistance of the triangle was broken. It is one more sign of strength of the buyers here. It is the intraday bullish confirmation here, and it increases the chances, the probabilities that the growth will continue. So I am very bullish on Bitcoin now, and I do believe that the market will continue growing. Marvin says on Bitcoin, I see cup and handle on monthly time frame. I would be interested in your analysis. Let's check the monthly time frame, but monthly time frame is so high time frame, brother, so high time frame. But yeah, I know what you mean, and yes, it looks like, yes, brother, it looks like a valid pattern. I do agree. What we are talking about, traders, is that on a monthly time frame, from a very global perspective, it now looks like a very valid, very nice cup and handle pattern. Yes, but because it is the monthly time frame, remember that it took years for the market to violate the neckline of this cup and handle. So even though the pattern is here, the time horizon, it is very hard to assess how much time exactly the market will need to violate that orange resistance. So so be very careful. Now let's analyze Euro New Zealand. Euro New Zealand will be not Euro New Zealand, sorry, Aussie New Zealand, Aussie New Zealand. What is up with Aussie New Zealand? Let's return back to daily time frame. So, you know, the price action on Aussie New Zealand looks very tricky at the moment, because what happened recently was in New Zealand violated this significant resistance cluster and closed above that. Then, however, the market started quite an extended correction, and so far not clear from where. So the trend is obviously bullish here. I guess you see, traders, that obviously we are in a bullish trend here, and obviously after we updated the high, after some correction, the market will continue growing. For now, it's just hard to predict from where exactly this bullish movement will initiate. We have strong support right here, right? And we should definitely pay close attention to that support. We have also very nice rising trend line here, and I do believe the trend line and that horizontal support may compose quite an important demand zone here that you should pay close attention to. If we analyze the 4-hour time frame, on the 4-hour time frame so far we can spot a minor bearish trend. Definitely we see a very nice correctional movement and a minor bearish trend here. So, man, honestly, I don't know how long this bearish trend here will last. So my advice to you is to monitor 4-hour time frame and to look for some sign of strength of the buyers here. What can be the sign of strength of the buyers from such a perspective? We have this resistance cluster, and the violation of that will be the confirmed change of character that will push the prices higher. But for now, you know, the very hard to see when exactly it will happen. So the market may easily continue falling till this demand zone, and only then initiate a bullish movement. So here you should be extremely careful. At what time does silver and gold tend to move the most? I think during the first, silver and gold tend to move during the release of very bad geopolitical news, right? So, and it can happen anytime, as you know. At the same time, gold really reacts to the news in the economic calendar, US news, high impact US news in the economic calendar. From that statement, we can derive that the most volatile period for gold is the New York session, the period when we see the release of high impact US news, right? So that's my logic. New Zealand CAD, question from Dominique. Let's check New Zealand CAD and discuss what is up with New Zealand CAD at the moment. So what we see on New Zealand CAD pair now is that, this one, by the way, looks very tricky, because we have a lot of structures here. We have strong resistance here. We got the structure here that looks violated, by the way. We have a structure here. And for now, you can see that at the moment we see the breakout attempt of that orange support. And to me, the violation of that structure will be confirmed only with the daily candle close. So for now, I would suggest waiting for the daily candle close here. The daily candle close here will confirm whether the violation of that structure is valid or not. If so, if we close below that orange support, then we can continue falling to 0.8312 level easily. Yes, then it will be a very bearish outlook. And also the question is whether it is the head and shoulders pattern. Well, it can be, but I would not rely on that head and shoulders pattern that much. Yeah, so it looks scary to me to rely on such a big head and shoulders pattern here. Yeah, then question about dollar CAD from Uzair. I'm thinking for long, he says. Let's check. I don't think, by the way, that that it is a good moment to buy dollar CAD, simply because, again, so with a year, always remember that when you analyze any price chart, the higher time frame analysis is always more important than the lower time frame analysis. It signifies that that your outlook on a daily time frame, your analysis of a daily time frame, will have higher significance than the analysis of the hourly time frame. So it means that if, for example, you are very bearish on dollar CAD on a daily, and if you are very bullish on dollar CAD on an hourly time frame, daily time frame will be stronger than the daily time frame analysis will be stronger. Yes, I hope it is clear. So with that being said, if we analyze the historic price action on dollar CAD, we can spot that at the moment the market is stuck on that key daily structural resistance, and you cannot deny the significance of that resistance. It is a very important structure zone. The structure zone that was respected a lot of times by the market in the past. And the fact that we tested that zone this week and that we did not manage to violate that is a very important warning here. So we were trying to break that structure, but instead we formed just a long wick here. So I will be bullish. I would suggest buying only after a confirmed violation of that resistance. Only if the daily candle closes above that resistance, it will confirm the strength of the buyers and it will confirm the violation of that area. But for now it holds. For now it holds, and we did not manage to violate that. So be very careful. And even though you see this bullish signal in an hourly time frame, even though you see this double bottom formation here, it is not a strong signal, because buying this double bottom on an hourly time frame, you will also buy key daily resistance. Yes, and it is very, 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 very risky. Ivan says dollar CAD bearish daily. Well, so let me see that this way. So on a daily, it is definitely not bearish. It is very bullish, and we see how sharply the market is growing here. But we see the test of a resistance now, and that resistance holds. So buying from the resistance is not correct. We are buying from the supports and we sell from the resistances. So this bullish rally will continue. The confirmation of this bullish rally will be the violation of the daily resistance, and the candle close above that. Then, with the high probability, the growth will continue. So your reasoning here, the way how you reason about the price action, is very important. Yes, and I hope that my thoughts, my words help you better understand how to properly reason about different price movements. Yes, so let's also, by the way, check a 4-hour. Uzair, also remember, by the way, that on a 4-hour time frame there are some bullish clues to consider here as well. Let me just remember what was it. Yeah, on a 4-hour time frame, you can see that we were growing within this expanding wedge pattern, and you can see that the support of the wedge was broken. So it's quite a bearish signal here. And what else do we have? We also got, if I remember correctly, yeah, we also got local bullish movement within this rising portal channel, and its support was broken as well. So you see, we have a lot of contradiction. We have the bullish signal on an hourly time frame, but on a 4-hour we have bearish signals. So it's like looks very, very, very risky to me. So be very, very careful. Now, what will be the next one? Traders, let me know what else to analyze for you. Let me know if you have any questions. Now let's check. I think WTI crude oil question from Marvin. I think you saw that for some unknown reason, oil turned bearish again, and I guess you saw that with the recent movements, By the way, what is very tricky is that we got 2 gaps already this week. That's quite a lot. You know, I trade gold, or sorry, trade oil for many years, and trust me, 2 gaps in a week is quite a lot. I don't know why exactly it happens, but what we can see from a current perspective is that we have a confirmed violation of that key daily structure support at the moment. Yes, we had a significant support here, very significant support. That turned out to be broken. Yes, and with this daily candle, we closed below that support. We assume that now the broken structure turns into resistance, from where we can look for shorting, from where we can look for a signal to sell, and where can be the next goal for the buyers for now. I think the goal for the buyers can be at least that support cluster. Yes, we have peculiar support cluster right here, and I think that the market may easily drop to that support. Yes, so easily the market may drop. Marvin says, I think because of the news from Israel, gaps occur. You know, all the news that we receive from Israel and Iran are quite negative. Yes, I guess you would agree with me that this news always implies some kind of escalation of the conflict in the Middle East. And we can assume that this news should make the market form the gaps up. But we see the gaps down. This week on oil, we see the gaps down. And usually it happens when on oil, whether if there's a very significant economic downturn in the United States, for example, or if there are some very positive news. Not sure if we have any positive news at the moment. So yeah, I think it's reasonable to be bearish for now on WTI crude oil, and I think that realistically the market may reach 69.3 level quite soon. So be prepared for a bearish continuation there. Then what will be the next instrument that we will analyze? Lyrat says, hello sir, what is your prediction if US will cut rates next time? Brother, honestly, no idea. So I guess you would agree with me that the fact that the Federal Reserve started to lower the rates clearly signifies the change of the trend in the Fed interest rates. So if they started to lower the rates, I think we are now on the path of lowering rates. Yes, and I think that the rates will be lower and lower and lower. And I guess the market understands that, and I guess that fact is already priced in. So I guess we can just expect the decrease of the interest rates, and I think that kind of the market already prices in these assumptions. Niklaus says, I just blew my account after news. Which news? Which news? We got UK news in the morning, but what other news did we see? Not sure. Why? Not sure why. But Niklaus, be very careful. I guess you treat it without stop loss, or again the lot size was too big, or I don't know. But yeah, but I think you did something incorrectly if you blew your account with the news. So next time, treat with care and don't risk much. Yes. Do not never forget about risk management. By the way, on my YouTube channel there are a lot of videos about risk management. There's even a separate playlist that is called risk management. You can check that. There are a lot of valuable lessons about risk management. Let's check platinum. Question about platinum. Very interesting. what is happening with platinum. So, by the way, I don't even remember when I checked that the last time. So, yeah, so we see, from such a perspective, at the moment we have a very important resistance cluster here. And it looks like the market trend is preparing for some reversal here. We were trading in a bearish trend within this falling wedge. We violated that. We started to consolidate, and now all the focus on that major resistance cluster. So I think you should be prepared for the violation of that, and then a continuation higher to the next high. So that's what I see here. Now, question from Mono about Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar pair. What do we have on Aussie dollar pair? On Aussie dollar pair, we have the breakout attempt of that support here. But the thing is that there is a problem with that support. Because, let me show you. So we have support here, and we have this structure here. And in such kind of situation, when we have two structures lying close to each other, it's better to unite the structures into one single area, yes, and to perceive this two structures as one single structure. And one more thing to note is that we also have a very important structure here. So, and here also a very important structure. So we have the array of these structures here, yes, lying very close to each other. And honestly, my friend, it's hard to make the accurate predictions here relying on technical analysis, because with my trading strategy, with my trading style, I rely mostly on support and resistance analysis. That is kind of the core of my trading strategy. And you can see that we have so many structures here lying very close to each other, so it's hard to say which one will be respected, which one won't. So for now, I would wait for some news here, because at the moment I'm completely paralyzed by so many structures that we see on a daily time frame at the moment. So I would definitely wait something for some news probably here for the clarification. Destination says, hello, why you are not providing scalping analysis in your Telegram channel? Because I don't like scalping. I really don't like scalping. To me, the scalping is the most complicated trading style, and it requires constant focus. With scalping, if I do scalping, I usually do that with my telephone being muted, with my Telegram being off and stuff, because when you're scalping and something distracts you, you will probably blow your entire account. So when you're scalping, you should be extremely focused. You should be concentrated. You should pay your entire attention to the chart when you're scalping. And if I start scalping and then I start posting the scalping signals on Telegram simultaneously, the scalping signals would be crap. Trust me. So yeah, if you're scalping, do that alone in a silent mode when no one distracts you. That's my best advice to you about scalping. Yav says, please explain the concepts of inside bar and outside bar formation conservatively and its relevance. Yeah, so inside bar formation is very important. It is very important, and very often with my students we apply inside bar in our predictions. So basically the idea is very simple. The inside bar formation is based on two important elements. The first element is the so-called modest bar, a quite wide candle with the relatively big body, yes, and the second element of the pattern is the candles that are formed within the range of the modest bar. So you can see that after the price formed this bearish candle here, the market started to form the bullish candles within the range of the Mother's bar. And when we see the pattern like that, for us is a very reliable signal is the violation of the range of the Mother's bar. And the range should strictly be based on the wicks of the Mother's bar. Bullish violation of the range of the Mother's bar is a strong bullish signal. It signifies the strength of the buyers and it indicates a highly probable bullish continuation, while a violation and the candle close below the lower boundary of the range of the Mother's bar is a strong bearish signal. Yeah, so it is a very reliable and accurate pattern that we apply with my students for day trading, for swing trading. It works perfectly on a daily time frame, 4-hour, 1-hour time frames. So pay attention to this candlestick pattern. It's very reliable. I guess we have, for example, one more here. Yes, one more example of the inside bar here. Yes, here's the Mother's bar. You can see that the violation of the upper boundary of the range of the Mother's bar triggered the bullish continuation. Yeah, we have one more here. So, there are a lot of examples of the inside bar formation. Yes, on any time frame you can find, you can backtest it. It's very reliable pattern formation. Yeah, now pound yen. Let me analyze pound yen pair for you. It's, by the way, the pair keeps consolidating. Yes, if we analyze the pair on a daily, we can spot. Yeah, so it is still, if you watched my previous live stream, you should know that we discussed that the price action on pound yen looks like a clear bullish accumulation because we continue setting the equal highs here, and at the same time we keep setting the higher lows. So definitely it is the bullish accumulation here, and we are waiting for the violation of the resistance of this bullish accumulation to confirm further growth. At the same time, we should also confirm that for the last week the market started to also consolidate. The market started to trade within this narrow range. Yes, and we are now stuck within that range. So I think from the support of the range we can look for buying here. Yes, the support of the range provides quite a strong zone from where we can look for buying, anticipating a bullish movement to the upper boundary of the range. So from here I would look for buying. I don't see any signal for now. I don't see any bullish confirmation here for now. And by the way, again, the guy who asked about the inside bar, look, again, one more inside bar here, very cute one. Yes, after the test of the support of the range, the inside bar formation was formed, then the price violated the upper boundary of the range and the price went up. So yeah, that is a very nice pattern. So focus your attention on the price action now. Yes, look for some bullish pattern here, and you can buy anticipating a bullish movement. See, question about gold. My friend, we have already analyzed gold. I think we analyzed gold around 40 minutes ago. So please check the recording of the live stream. I shared quite a detailed analysis. Ernest here. Thanks for joining, brother. I fell asleep. Dollar Swiss. Yeah, I haven't analyzed dollar Swiss. Let me analyze that for you. But for now, we analyzed dollar Swiss with my students on the yesterday's live stream, and we came to the conclusion that so far, it's not really clear what is going on here, because the market is kind of stuck on that resistance cluster. And definitely this one is not a breakout here. I don't trust that breakout here. So we should wait for some news here. Yes, we should wait for some news. And I want to see a nice green bullish candle that closes above that orange resistance. I want to see such a candle here. I want the daily candle to close above that orange resistance. And that candle should strictly be a bullish candle, green bullish candle. when the price forms such a candle. For me, it will be a strong bullish signal, and then I will buy, anticipating a bullish movement to that resistance. So daily candle close here plays a very important role. By the way, also remember that tomorrow we have a lot of very important fundamental news. I think that we should wait for this news. Probably, yes, this news can be the important catalyst for the formation of a reliable signal here in dollar Swiss. So that's basically it. Yes, and you can see that for now the market is consolidating. So it looks like for now the market doesn't know by itself what is going to do. But if you're a day trader, I think you can also watch this horizontal range here. And I do believe that the violation of the resistance of the range here can give a strong bullish signal. Yeah, so that's what I see. Ruben says, you said yesterday you will open trade position with entry, stop loss, and target. Ruben, please check the recording of the live stream. I shared 2 trading setups with entry, stop loss, and target, and I do that always at the beginning of the live stream, and then I sacrifice my time for the Q&A and stuff. Yeah, so please watch the entire stream first, then yeah, complain. So what will be the next one? And by the way, I constantly repeat that I tend to open 4 or 5 trades on a weekly basis. So I do not like to open many trades, even though it's fancy among the signal providers to open dozens of trades weekly. And yeah, I saw this advertisements with 3 signals daily, 4 signals daily, 5 signals daily. Man, I don't know why you need so many signals. From 4 signals daily, 80% of the signals will be bad signals. Yes, good signals are very rare. I constantly repeat that. Good signals are very rare. And if someone claims that he can provide 4 or 5 signals daily, reliable signals, accurate signals, man, that's crap. It does not such the market never gives you the guarantees. Yes, the market may start coiling and consolidating for weeks, and there won't be the trades in such a market, and you can do nothing about that. So yeah, the market does not guarantee you anything. Then, what will be the next instrument that we analyze? Did you do the live stream with your students today? I do the live stream for you today. So so I started the live stream quite early in the morning, so I didn't have the time to to do another live stream today. Yeah, so Yav says, looking at the way you analyze price action correctly, how can one be perfectly accurate like you? Any secret behind, please? So Yav, I just sacrificed years to master the price action analysis and key levels analysis and stuff. So I am just very big fan of charting, of technical analysis and stuff. So I just spent my entire free time on technical analysis and stuff. So the only way to master that is to keep learning, practicing, testing, trying. Yeah, that is the only way. So, and be patient. Be patient. I know that, yeah, there are a lot of people claiming that you can, there are a lot of videos like double, triple, quadruple your trading account every day. Yeah, it's so appealing. But if, come on, if such signals would exist, I would buy such signals by my own. Yeah, if there are such nice signals, why to trade? Yeah, if you can simply copy such signals. But I tried so many signals. When I started trading, I bought so many different signals, and then for fun, I started testing different signals. Yeah, the unrealistic returns, unfortunately, do not exist. Yeah, so I guess that's it. That's it, readers. So again, if you just during the session check the beginning of the live stream, I explained the trading plan for US 100 index with entry, stop loss, and target. I explained how exactly to buy. I also explained the buying opportunity on CADJPY with the entry, stop loss, and target. We analyzed gold, a lot of other instruments. I hope that you enjoyed the live stream. And yeah, as always, traders, if you are interested in my premium stuff, I also have brand new smart money concept book. If you want to learn smart money concept and you are looking for a decent good material to learn this subject, yes, I have completed a smart money book for you. You can find more info on my website, vasilytrader.com. I also have a book teaching you my trading strategy, multiple time frame analysis, trading strategy, and the course teaching you my strategy. I also have the Trading Academy where I do such kind of live streams on daily basis, where I do live streams, where I share my trades, where I explain how to trade. And also I have the VIP signals group. You can find more info on my website, vasilytrader.com. Also on my YouTube channel, there are a lot of educational videos. You just open the playlist and choose the topics that you prefer. If you like gold trading, for example, there are a lot of videos about gold there. If you like SMC, a lot of videos about SMC. Also on my website, there are a lot of free educational articles. I wrote about more than 200 educational articles on different subjects. So you can also check that. Very useful, simple, and all free. Thank you so much for joining. Please do not forget to like this live stream. Do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please share your reviews, your feedbacks, and subscribe to my social networks. I have a free Telegram channel for you, Instagram, TradingView, Facebook, Twitter. All the links are in the description below. Thank you so much, readers, and I will see you soon.